everybody. It is I, once again, my mother's daughter, Ramona, and I'm back with another video. So in today's video, baby, as you can tell by the title, I will be giving you guys a tutorial on how I achieve this beautiful look. So if you'd like to see how I achieve this look, do stay tuned. So without further ado, let's get into the video, baby.
So I dance and I fuck you, baby. Hopefully we don't have no baby. It's not real, I don't even wanna go back home. Hopefully I don't see you on your own. What is this love and war? He know that I love him, got him fucking me raw. He know.
Right along, I'll be starting with my brows using the Avon eyeliner actually, and I start by lining the underneath of my eyebrows very gently because this eyeliner is very creamy, so trust me. And then do the same with the top. Line the bottom and the top first before I fill them in, and I just do the same on the other eye before I fill them in, just so that my pencil or whatever is still sharp enough to do the line. So next I'm taking my spoolie and I'm just brushing out especially the front of my eyebrows to really give it that fading look instead of that box, sis. So yeah, just do that, and then I take my foundation. This is my foundation this is a Rimmel London foundation in the shade Golden Caramel, and I use that to conceal my brows. I feel like it's better than concealer. Like, it depends honestly on my mood, but this has been working better for like more natural looks. So I just take your time with concealing your brows, guys, because like you need to make sure that the brow is snatched, sis. You need to, you know, make sure, and then just like blend that out. I use a sponge. You can use a brush, a blending brush. I use a sponge to just blend that out, and look at that, blend seamlessly. Then I do the same on the top of my eyebrows with my foundation again, and this helps because it will blend perfectly when I'm actually putting my foundation, because it's hard to blend concealer on the brow like that with foundation. I then take a pigment. This is a pink pigment I have, and then I just stack that onto my eyelid, and then I realize it's a bit like faint and it has some patches, so I then went in with the pink shade again from my eyeshadow palette to blend that out, because you will see now that I will try and blend it out with the fluffy brush, and it's not really, like, it was just giving me too much trouble for my liking. So I went into my palette, dipped into a pink shade also. I wanted the pigments for the neonness, so I guess that helped. So yeah, I dipped into that pink shade and just put it all over my lid first, then blended it out just so that it's seamless looking. Now next for my eyeliner, like, you just wing it. Honestly, I just wing my liner, but like, just wing it. Honestly, like, the way you see me doing it here, that is the way I do it. Those two lines first, then I shade it in, like that triangle little thingy. Then I start drawing a straight line with my eyes closed until I'm satisfied, like for the top part, until I'm satisfied with the thickness and all that. And I like bringing it to the middle of my eyelid, as you can see. So yeah, that's that, and just fix it. Next, for the, like, what, for the cat eye look or whatever, fox eye, whatever you call it, I don't know how to explain this. You can just see how I'm doing it, but the trick is to follow the shape of your eye, like you're following it out though. So yeah. Now time to prime my face. I use the smudge primer. I really love the way it feels on my skin, guys, and it's so cheap. So, and going back in with my foundation, like with foundation, just make sure you build it up and blend. I already know what coverage, what's too much for this foundation, so I know how much to put in before I add more. Then just add until you're satisfied with the coverage. But I love this foundation, guys. Yo, it's just that sometimes there's a point where it wasn't my shade anymore. I don't know, change of season. And then you can take your foundation again to just clean up your wing liner if you messed up, and to really make it look sharp. I prefer using foundation over concealer, but it's not a crime if you use concealer instead. Now going in with Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in a shade that is like my shade, or even like a shade darker first, because I don't want to under eye that's too bright, and I haven't found the perfect concealer that won't make my under eyes too bright. Then I go in with the Essence concealer on top, just a bit of it, because to brighten it up also. But the darker concealer is going to tame it a bit, and it's going to make it the perfect under eye highlight. You will see what I mean when I blend, and you blend, guys. Blend. Don't be shy to turn your sponge around for the harsh lines, to just blend so that there's no line of demarcation between your foundation and the concealer. So yeah, I just keep blending and blending. I really love these concealers, like the coverage. Going in with my Candid loose powder. This powder is beautiful. It has such a beautiful finish, and I would suggest you go in with the damp sponge, not damp as in like foundation damp that's almost dry. I don't know if that makes sense. It works perfectly like that. And also, the key to no flashback is adding more powder gradually. I know, sounds crazy, but it's what works, because you adding concealer evenly to where you put adding powder evenly to where you put concealer, is what avoids flashbacks. So yeah, just keep doing that until you're satisfied and you have an even distribution of that. Next, I'm using my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Mahogany again, but then I quickly realized that I don't like this shade. The undertone is not most favorable for my skin tone, especially. It has a very gray undertone, and I didn't like that, but we move, we live and we learn. But in any case, with any other cream contour, blend, blend, blend. I cannot emphasize that enough. Just like that, and blend, sis. You will see the grayness that I'm talking about. Also, I don't know why I contour my nose, because I don't do it to make my nose smaller. I think it's just to bring back the shape of my nose. So yeah. Next, I take my powder again and kind of cut my contour to make it more sharp, you know what I mean. And this works best with a contour shade that is your undertone. Other than that, it's just gonna make the contour look too harsh. So learn from my lessons. Just learn from my lessons. That's why I'm here. I do the same on my nose, not my under eyes, because I don't bake my under eyes, because I don't want to dry them out. And look at that. I let it sit for a bit. I used the Avon Power Stay mascara, top lashes and my bottom lashes, while that powder sits on my face a bit. Not too long though. And then I blend it out. Blend again. Blends this like your life depends on it. If you're gonna take anything from this video, is that you must blend. Then add some blush to bring back that, you know, dimension, color, and it also tames the harshness of the contour. This is my MAC blush. I don't know what shade it is because it's scratched out. But yeah, I really love this blush. Perfect shade for any event. Then I highlight. I had stopped highlighting for a while because I just felt like it was too much, but just a little goes a long way and then you're good to go. So it depends on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I highlight, sometimes I don't. But you know, I always highlight that nose though. Have to highlight the nose. Next, it's this setting spray from Scarlet Hill, and I really don't like this setting spray because it doesn't spray evenly and it chokes. I don't know what chemical they put in there, and it's like blinding, like there's too much alcohol or whatever. But it's the only one I have at the moment, so I have to work with what I have. And yeah, then I take my sponge and I spray the setting spray onto it and then pat it onto my skin to just even out the setting spray on my face because it doesn't spray evenly, and this works like a charm. So that's a hack for you to use. This is just me feeling myself and feeling the whole messy hair vibe. I was really liking it, but it's not what I wanted to do for this look. So let's get our lashes on, do our lips, and we'll move on. For my lips, I'm using my Avon. This is actually a shadow stick, a brown shadow stick. I wanted to get that Ombre Lip, and this is how you can do it. Alternatively, I use my LA Girl Pro Concealer, the Mahogany, and then I use a lighter concealer in the middle, and then I just keep blending those two, like alternating until I get the perfect blend because I don't have lip glosses that color. So yeah, just do that and blend. Then you can add some lip gloss, and do you see that? Do you see that? And you're done. This is the final look. I straightened my hair. I really love straight hair. I live for straight hair. This is just me ranting and all. But anyways, guys, this is the end of the video. This is the final look. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, boo, to become a part of the family, the familial. And if you enjoy tutorial, please do give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Comment down below which other looks you would like me to do.